Hello everyone, welcome to episode 7 of Doorknob SMP. In the last episode, we fought the Wither and finished my shop, and we also worked on that statue. Uh, and there was some of my friends that was hanging out with me while I was working on the statue. But unfortunately, I messed up something with the recording, and you can't hear any of their voices in the parts that I recorded. So I'm going to briefly summarize what we talked about. So while I was working on it, they ran the idea past me. Some of my friends on the server ran the idea past me that we could do like a game show or something like the Hermitcraft challenges, where people would get challenges and there'd be some sort of a reward for completing the challenges, and it would be valuable, probably to be determined what the reward would be, as well as what the challenges are. But I thought it was a really good idea, so I'm really hoping that that'll happen at some point. As well as a game show. I think a game show could definitely be fun, and that could be more of like uh, I'm imagining it to be kind of more like Fall Guys kind of thing, where there are challenges, maybe obstacle courses, or like quizzes or something, or maybe even just a test of chance, where you would get eliminated, and then eventually, once you get to the end, there would be one person remaining, or maybe even no people remaining. And then, of course, there would probably be some sort of reward or incentive to play. Okay, okay. I remember now. I remember now. There was also a funny happening where when I came back to my base to get more, I think I came back to get a jack-o'-lantern because my snow golem had died and I needed more snow for the hair on the statue. And there was just like a party of 15 zombies hanging out in the water just here on the shore. And you heard me right, zombies, not drowns. So I was really confused at the time about how they all got there, but I'm pretty sure what happened is they all spawned on the rudder there while I was working on the statue. And there wasn't any other spawnable areas, so they just kept spawning on the rudder, and that amassed into a giant army. I think I'm gonna just come over here and put like a single torch here. So that is basically everything that was lost in the video. And over this past weekend, I kind of took a break from being on the server to do other things and hang out with friends in real life. And but I did get on a little bit without recording to do a few things. And one of them I will be showing. I helped with a tree farm, which was having issues with the sorting. And I'm pretty adept at redstone, probably the best on this server at least. So I was obviously the guy to go to. Oh, leg. Okay. Oh, wow. So I was the guy to go to for the redstone troubles. However, someone else who has been learning redstone, uh, who was the one who blew up a base earlier in, I believe, episode 4, named Jimmy. He helped with some of the redstone, including fixing the TNT duper, which I would have had no idea how to fix. So I'm very impressed by that, especially because he's been learning redstone. But I just helped with the sorting system a bit, which really had them stumped more than the TNT duper, I guess. which makes sense. It took me like I think half an hour to realize what was wrong. But here's the TNT. No, there's the TNT duper. This is the tree farm. So this is a clock that's running the TNT duper. It's using scaffolding to move the signal all the way up, which is being picked up by observers when the support of the scaffolding changes, which you can barely see it, but there's a trapdoor down there that opens and closes to change the support levels. And what was happening was this. Okay, here. First I'll show what was wrong. What was wrong was this hopper, which is supposed to be sorting out wood. I guess I'll have to go up top and show the filter, which is supposed to be sorting. Okay, I guess they changed it to acacia now. It was oak before, but that's sorting wood into these two chests. And then, what was happening was it was all getting stuck inside of this hopper, and then there'd be one hopper working for what required two item filters to filter the speed that the wood is going through the system, going through the stream. So what was happening was on the other side of this block here, right next to the hopper, there was a redstone dust, this redstone dust, which was looking like this redstone dust, pointing in all directions, because there wasn't any redstone components directly next to it. So that was making it power the block right there, which is this block, which is right next to the hopper, which would lock it every so often. So it would only let like 2 items through or so every time that the TNT duper would go off. So all that I had to do was put 2 target blocks here. But just doing that would make this redstone dust face straight up and down, looking this way. So it'd face into the target block and face towards me, instead of facing into this block, which it needs to face into this block to power the block, so that this repeater can take the power and move it back through the loop. So we just needed another target block here. And that's how I fixed the tree farm here. And then after that, I was invited over to. Okay, we'll start with this since I was flying over it. There is a pork chop farm called Crispy Bacon Pork Chops. Simply replace the item with the listed currency. So there's leather and there's pork chops. Secret? Any secret? Secret? No secret. Okay. So there's leather and there's pork chops here in the shop now. So I might buy some of those if I ever run out of food. I've been kind of slacking on making a sugarcane farm because my previous one has been doing well enough while I've been working on the statue. The one double chest is like half full of sugarcane. Ooh. But I was invited to take a look at this airstrip while I was working on fixing the tree farm. And I think this is really cool. It's very flat, sure, but there's little fighter jets like this. And they're really cool. I like it a lot. Especially like the landing gear here. Very creative use of the lever and fences and all of that. There's only one thing that I wish that this had, and I wish that the cockpit area was made with tinted glass, and that there was like a boat or a mine cart underneath it where you could sit in it and have your head inside the tinted glass, and then it would be like you're inside the cockpit and you're piloting the jet. But anyway, there's another one over here, and there's these doors made out of solid iron blocks, all supplied by the iron farm that Sean and Kyle made. And then I'm pretty sure this whole mountain area down the line is going to be cleared out, which is going to be a massive undertaking for them. They've already cleared out an impressive amount of everything. Sankudo? I don't know what that means. There's also an air traffic control tower, which has a nice elevator, which is I think this is my favorite mode of transportation up and down. So you can come all the way up here, and if you go all the way up here, there's an even better view you can look out. This is a very nice build. It's amazing. There's so much concrete for the runway and all that, and it's beautiful. Definitely the biggest build on the server so far. Ooh, wait, is there a path over here too? Oh, I didn't even see this. Ooh, wow. If only it was lit up though. There's all sorts of enemies spawning on it. Such a long path. Wow. So there's that. And I also uh I also saw this before, just a little bit ago actually, and it looks very interesting. It's very striking how the tree trunk kind of spirals up, and it's thicker at the bottom and thicker at the top. And it gave me an idea. For a while now, I've been trying to come up with some idea for how I can do trees and foliage and stuff to make my Mushroom Island look a little prettier. But I didn't want to do just normal trees. I wanted to have special trees that would look kind of magical and like they're out of this world, maybe somewhat alien. And I think having a spiraling tree, or rather a whole forest of spiraling trees like this, maybe even mix in some jungle trees and make them spiral too, or dark oak trees, would be very, very magical looking. And maybe if I really wanted, I could even mix in some of the nethergrass types with the mycelium, and that might make it look very, very alien and out of this world. And maybe if I can do it right, it might even look like a bit of a fairy forest. So I'm thinking I might do that for a part of my island. Definitely not the whole of it, but maybe a part, probably a large part. And I think that would look really cool. And then, uh, while I was in here, I don't remember what I came in here for, but I came in here. I got a secret message. This is this piece of paper in the bottom left corner of my screen. But the message is top secret. So I can't let anyone see what's on this paper, including you guys watching this video. So that's pretty much everything that's happened since this weekend. Just to catch you all up. Wait. Oh, hang on. Okay, this is something I haven't seen yet. Curtis shop. What is this? It sell Curtis's? Oh, this is the wood shop. Oh, I didn't know it was open yet. Oh, okay, okay. I'm definitely gonna be coming back here once I need wood. 6, 5, 7, 8, 10. Oh, sticks too. 1 diamond for 3 stacks. 2 diamonds for 1 stack. That's a pretty fair price, I'd say. Very fair. He has all the hardest to farm woods too, and spruce. I probably won't be using the shop for spruce really, actually. Especially because I'm doing the spiral tree idea. I'll get so much wood from that. Yeah, I'll definitely come here for acacia. And if he has mangrove, and I'm trying to think of other trees that are difficult to get. The netherwoods I would definitely buy. Okay. So then, my plan for this video, uh, what was my plan for this video? Um, I think I was gonna work on the statue a bit more. I was gonna try and do some stairs and slabs, but actually going around and looking at everyone's stuff again, it's kind of making me want to go ahead and just do the forest. Or maybe even start working on one of the villages, either the fishing village or the village of Portage, in between our bases. Oop, there we go. I'm through. So I think I'll do the forest, and then I can use the wood from the forest to work on the fishing village. Maybe at the end of this video or in the next video, depending on how much footage I can get out of the forest, which really might just be a time lapse. So I guess I'll cut to whatever I do, time lapse or whatever. See you there. Okay, I am currently flying out to the airfield again. And actually, it is the middle of the day. I should have waited till night. I guess I'll wait till night here. But I'm sure you saw before when I was showing this place off that a lot of mobs spawn here, which makes it a perfect spot for me to repair my mending axe. I can just wait around here until it's night, and then once it becomes night, there will be a ton of mobs that spawn here, and then I can go around and kill all of them. And as I run back and forth, there should be mobs spawning on the other side too. So it'll be really, really good, I'm hoping. Like a war zone out here. I don't think this was a good idea. Um, there was definitely no creepers exploded in the course of this video. None at all. No builds were harmed in the making of this video. I'll have to go and get some of my leftover light gray concrete and patch this up. Oh, it looks like a little face. So, I'll be back to fix that. Fix what? There's nothing to fix here. You didn't see anything? So, I just got back from repairing my axe, and I'm looking at my map thinking about where I want to do my magical twisty spiral forest. So I want it to be somewhere where I'll actually see it and probably walk through it. So I was thinking around this path. But I'm also gonna have a fishing village around this cove area. So I was thinking maybe in between there too. Which I think might look, I don't know. I was thinking of having a wheat farm over there too though. So maybe I'll have something more field-like other than a forest. So yeah, I think I'll do the forest around this path towards the mines and towards the pumpkin farm right there. So I'll head on over there and start on it. So I looked it up and saw in a YouTube short that this is supposed to prevent podzol from spreading around where you don't want it. But it's kind of not working. I think I'm gonna try going 5 blocks up instead of 3, and hopefully that'll be far enough that I won't get random podzol replacing my beautiful purple mycelium. So I've started to get really low on saplings, and as you can see from the map, we haven't hardly covered even a quarter of the area that I was initially planning on covering. So this might be kind of a slow burn thing. It might not all be done in this episode, but I do have an idea of where I can get more saplings. Uh, the person who built the giant lodge, Sean, has told me about him having a bunch of, I think it was dark oak saplings. So I'm hoping he'll have a bunch of spruce saplings too, left over from the lodge and all of his spruce tree farming. So I'm gonna head over there right now and see if I can borrow maybe like a shulker box full. Because that might just be how many I'm gonna need. I think it was almost 3 stacks when I started, 2.5 stacks maybe, and I only did maybe an eighth, I think, of the whole area. So hopefully a shulker box full would be enough. Saplings? Okay, not even close. I'll just I guess I'll have to grow a bunch of trees. Maybe there's some saplings at the tree farm too that I can maybe borrow. I'll have to give him like an IOU if there really is a lot of saplings, spruce saplings. I'm maybe he moved them elsewhere when he was doing acacia. Saplings, spruce saplings. You know, I just realized that I forgot to show what it looks like right now, the forest. So I'll have to do that once I get back. But it looks like there aren't any saplings here. Whoa, okay, never mind. I'll leave him a stack. That should be enough for him to run it. Okay. Let's see how long this lasts me now. So, to really get a full grasp on what it looks like, I'm going to start from over here, where, because of this big thing, you can't see any of the forest so far. Then we're going to slowly walk along the dock, around to the path that will give us a good direct view where we're normally walking on the path. You can kind of already see some of it. And then we go over this way. And oh wow, there's so many trees. I'm gonna move the bamboo and get rid of these mangrove roots there. But look at that, massive. They're all twisty and spinny. I'm thinking I'm also gonna replace the ground with normal grass blocks too. I think that would be really what do you call it? It would help like brighten up the ground at least, and then it would also kind of help make the actual the like foliage grass that grows on top of it. It would help that kind of blend in with the ground, and then I could also mix in some of the warped what's it called? Warped hyphae, I think. The blue grass in the nether, and I think that would really give it like a unique magical kind of appearance. At least I'm hoping. So this is the end of the video. Uh, we started a little bit on the forest and we got some progress done. The next one is going to have a lot more progress. Probably going to start with a lot of progress on the forest, really. And it might even be all about the forest. I haven't exactly decided, but I might need a break halfway through, so I might work on the fishing village. but you'll just have to watch the next episode to find out. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like, subscribe, comment, uh, but only if you feel like it. And see you next time. Bye.